Hey everyone, it's Synth Designer back at it again with another video. Today I wanted to show you how you can use white noise and some cool wavetables to create some of these distorted broken strings here. And here's how it sounds. So I'm going to show you how to make this preset. But first I just wanted to say, if you're new to the channel, please take a look at a lot of my playlists that I have. I have a bunch on just basics if you're a beginner. Also have chill wave and synthwave essentials if you like that type of music. This is actually from a preset pack called Chill Vibes that I will be releasing shortly. If you use Serum, I have a few preset packs available for free on my website at synthdesigner.com. The link is in the description. There's no sign up required. If you want early access to Chill Vibes, you can head over to my website and sign up to my mailing list. So now let's get into how to create this preset. A couple of cool aspects about this preset and what makes it kind of unique is it uses a wavetable here that you don't often see in a lot of different synths. It's kind of a sort of sine wave, but with a lot of little humps and bumps. And let's just solo it. It's called Yoi 64. So it's on the digital spectrum here. Very kind of weird sound to it. And then it's backed up by the saw wave. Classic saw wave here. They're both pitched up here because I want that kind of very stringy, kind of high pitch sound to it. And then finally we have the noise. The noise really is the important little bit to give that transient to it. So let's hear it. Just that little kick to it, right? It's called icon kick. That provides that little punch to it, because if we didn't have the noise on and the other two oscillators on, it's kind of plain, doesn't really give you that stringy sound, but all of a sudden, it kind of, just that extra punch here, and you don't notice it as kind of a white noise thing. Now, obviously, since it's a quick pluck, you have to have a shortened decay, and that's exactly what we have. And then the envelope is what's really pushing it to give us that punch. Without the envelope, kind of a sustained, I don't know what sound even, but with it on, let's try to set it up back to the same spot. Just that great kind of pop to it, opening, closing that filter. Now this is kind of a distorted string sound, so it's not exactly normal strings. And since it's kind of in my chill vibes, I wanted it to be a little bit more interesting, kind of detuned, that low pass filter sound, right? So it doesn't have those high, harsh frequencies, because that's what you would get. Just that really kind of knock to it that's provided by the envelope and the noise. Then the effects section here, you have the distortion, some chorus, delay, and reverb, and let's get into these. So let's just A-B with the distortion. The distortion also provides a little bit of that punch to it and adds those upper harmonics without kind of being overbearing. The chorus and delay and reverb act in a certain kind of unison. They're really meant to provide some width and dimension. Let's just A-B without all of them. You kind of get the sound, but it's not quite the stringy sound to it, right? And then the equalizer is really meant to take out the lows because it's a lead sound, right? So you don't want those lows in there. I also find a little bit of a nodule here that I didn't like, so I kind of cut that out as well. Now that's basically it, but the idea here is that the noise oscillator can be utilized in a lot of different ways in Serum, and the great way is adding that kick to it, right? It adds so much punch and dimension. Now this is kind of a strange sound to think of as like chill wave or lo-fi, but you can imagine that it could definitely be used as kind of an accent in the background. And then one last thing I should mention is there's the LFO that's connected to the fine tuning here. And that's really to give it more of a detuned sound as well. All of these things really add up and kind of give you that almost analog feel to it. And you could use this in a lot of different types of music as well. It's meant to be more of a chill sound because I don't have the cutoff super high, but it can also be used in a lot of accents to EDM if you want. It can really be pretty versatile if you think about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.